'Twas a few days before Christmas, and all through the foundry not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. May was all set to film with Will, the clapperman, but alas, his job sheet was as empty as a silent bell tower. So what does one do on a frosty winter morning amidst the bells and their makers? It seems the perfect moment to answer some burning questions from our loyal viewers. Gather around the furnace and get cozy as we dive into tales and mysteries of the Bell Foundry, sharing secrets and stories on this chilly December day. It's almost Christmas here at the Foundry, and usually this time of year it can be quite hectic with things going on and schedules to meet that haven't been met yet. However, interestingly enough, this year everybody's done. There's not much going on. So I thought I'd use this time to answer some of your questions that you have been asking on the channel. Who buys bells these days? Great question, and I know exactly the people to ask. Dawn and Leanne, the ladies in the know, are often the first point of call to any customer inquiries.
Does tend to be churches are the main.
Yes. Yeah.
Definitely. People that just want to put them in their gardens. People that want smaller bells as shop bells or for doorbells. And then, yeah, people that want their own ringing circle in their houses, that just want schools, always come to us for bells.
There was a chap who wanted the AC/DC bell, wasn't there?
Yeah, the amount of people that want, copies of the AC/DC bell, that definitely comes in quite a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Then we've had one gentleman wanted one just to hang on his garage.
Thank you. The rest of the guys don't seem to be doing much today because it's Christmas, but you guys seem really busy, so I'll leave you to it. Thank you so much. Bye. Oh, some action! What are you doing?
Unloading the lorry without backing it in.
Oh.
Because it's way close to Christmas and way can't be bothered. It's got these 3 bars on the back.
Is that it?
Yeah, we're not moving 8 cars just to do that. All the jobs that have been programmed for 2024 have gone out on site. They're all fitted, they're all working, so we've got a bit of a clean up time, breathing space, and start eking out for next year.
Look at this big old door. Again, not much going on in there. Although I know that you guys really want to know about the bell tuning process more, and I'm really keen to put that together for you. It's just a matter of finding somebody that really knows their stuff and that can talk to me on camera, because that's not everyone's jam, you know? Alright, what else is going on? Josh is trying to move a heavy frame into its correct position with some difficulty. Alright, well I'm going to leave you to it because I feel like the pressure of me being here is making it harder. Nick is measuring up feet for the soon-to-be casted iron H-frame. A challenging job given the nature of metal to contract slightly once cooled. Accuracy is crucial here as he adjusts for this shrinkage. The bell tuning team are trying to remove the staple from an older bell, a relic from when clappers were traditionally hung. This update will allow the bell to function with modern fittings, ensuring it rings true once more. Do things go wrong, apparently?
Well, everything goes wrong that you manufacture eventually, but we don't like to dwell on it. Nothing wrong goes out the door, that's all that matters to them. Sometimes you mismeasure, or things don't weigh what they should do, or you can't get notes out of bells, but pretty much it's just basic manufacturing problems that we have.
So what Bill is saying is yes, things go wrong, and yes, they cast bells wrong, perhaps from time to time, but very irregularly. And if it does, they just start again and the schedule goes back. But nothing goes out of the shop without it being perfect, which I think is, you know, what makes a good business. I've got to ask Anthony a question. Okay, we don't want anyone else to hear, it's just us.
Okay, super secret.
Have you ever cast a bell wrong? Bill was saying that we don't talk about it. Tell me a story.
He's kind of got a point. We don't do it wrong. We're like craftsmen. We're good at what we do. If you occasionally spell a bell wrong, you occasionally spell a bell wrong.
Yes, because Anthony does the lettering, right?
I do. It was like one of my first ones, trusted to do the lettering. And it's really easy because simple words, your brain just, it's like when you see those things online where you read it and the words are all wrong, but your brain puts in the right order. And you do that because it's, you know, you're reading and writing backwards. And I think it was like my second or third bell. And it was a really simple name and I got it wrong like 3 times.
Why are bells made out of bronze?
Longevity.
Okay.
Well, they sound better.
Okay.
It doesn't rust, so you can put them anywhere in like near the sea, weird climates. They won't rust or anything like that. And just that sounds a lot nicer than like a steel bell or a cast iron bell.
Right, that makes a lot of sense. So what do bells made out of steel sound like?
Crap. But they are cheap, so I think, I don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty sure in days gone by, if you wanted, like having something was better than nothing, and if steel was obviously a lot cheaper than bell metal and bronze, so you could have a peal of bells made in steel, and they'd work the same, they just wouldn't sound great, but you could still actually go ringing on them, so it's kind of a means to an end. So I did actually try it in a cement mixer. And then it took me ages to get it set up, and then it didn't really mix that well for the quantities we need. I ended up making loads, and then I've now got like 5 buckets of just bone dry mully that have set that I can't really do a lot with. So if I was doing a massive bell, like sort of 4 foot plus, then that would 100% that method would work. But for little bells like this size, it's just it 100% makes sense, but it just didn't really work that well. So it was just a lot more.
Trying it.
Yeah, well, I saw the comment. I was like, I'm gonna give that a go.
So there we have it. We do try and answer your questions. If you have more, drop them in the comments below, and we'll get them to you as soon as we can. If there's something urgent or you'd prefer to reach out directly, send us an email at info@belltrust.co.uk. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.